Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My fellow legislators, I'm honored to introduce Chief David Kastenholz, my hometown hero. I met David over 17 years ago when my wife twisted my arm to attend an Elm Grove Citizens Fire Academy. While I was initially hesitant to attend a half-day academy 6 days a week, for 6 Saturdays in spring, I was quickly won over by the amazing people I met. David, who was captain at the time, welcomed and encouraged me to join the department. He said that if I could get through fire training at Waukesha County Technical College and pass state certification, there'd be a place for me in the department. David's knowledge and experience in Elm Grove's fire department is extensive. He joined the fire department as a fire explorer scout in 1982 and trained to become a firefighter, then lieutenant, then captain, deputy chief, assistant chief, and more recently, chief of the Elm Grove Fire Department. Many people unfamiliar with volunteer firefighters are unaware of the impact it has on their families. When a firefighter is on call, they will have to leave at a moment's notice. So while raising a family and pursuing a career at Northwestern Mutual Insurance, David also volunteered his time and energy to attend more than 500 Tuesday night business meetings, well over 1,000 trainings, drills, and special events, and more than 2,100 calls for service. He has provided the village and our mutual aid partners with more than 11,000 hours of service, much of that time without compensation, as volunteers only recently started receiving a small stipend for their services. He has responded to smoke alarms, false alarms, CO calls, residential commercial structure fires, arcing power lines, significant floods that included drownings, massive property damage, motor vehicle accidents, extrications, train accidents and derailments, industrial accidents, lightning strikes, lost persons, animal rescue, natural gas leaks, grass fires, dumpster fires, elevator entrapments, and EMS assistance. After 42 years of service to our community, David Kastenholz retired from the department in June of 2023. But his desire to serve and protect is intrinsic to his nature. He has recently returned to service as an MPO in the fire department. Chief Kastenholz's dedication and commitment to his family and community are truly inspiring. I ask you to join me in presenting him with the Hometown Hero Award. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all for that. And good afternoon. As previously mentioned, my name is David Kastenholz, and I'm associated with the Elm Grove Fire Department. For those of you not familiar with where Elm Grove is, we're on the eastern edge of Waukesha County, abutting the western edge of Milwaukee County. I would like to thank Representative Michalski of the Assembly District 13 for nominating me for the Hometown Hero. I would also like to thank all the members of the Wisconsin State Assembly for confirming me as a recipient of this prestigious award. My journey as a first responder began when I was 14 years old. I had an older brother who was a member at that time of the Elm Grove Volunteer Fire Department. He brought me with him one day because he thought I might be interested in joining the Explorer program. The Explorer program is affiliated with the Boy Scouts of America and allows young men and women between the ages of 14 and 18 to learn about firefighting and assist those firefighters. This program became a vital feeder for our department as many of the young men and women who turned 18 transitioned to the ranks of firefighter. I happened to be one of those individuals who made that same transition. Since December of 1982, which seems like a lifetime ago, I have had the honor of being a member of the Elm Grove Fire Department. For the past 41 years, I have had the honor of holding every position on this department. It has been a pleasure and an honor to work with so many dedicated and professional first responders in our community. As you can imagine, our department and community have seen a tremendous amount of change over the past 41 years. Our department transitioned from an all-volunteer department to a paid-on-call department. The goal of this change was to retain current members and attract future members. When our department was founded in 1956, all the members were homeowners in the village of Elm Grove. Today, only a fraction of our members own property in Elm Grove. We rely on individuals who live outside of our community to help. Mandated fire training requirements have also changed. New first responders are required to attend longer and more intense training. While this training is absolutely needed and provides a far better prepared firefighter, it adds additional commitment to those already stretched thin. And last but not least, the cost of operating a fire department has skyrocketed. It's not uncommon for a piece of fire apparatus, an engine as we call them, to cost in excess of $600,000 and a ladder truck to cost over $1 million. These costs have left our local elected officials and fire department leadership looking for new ways to fund these and other necessary expenditures. As a member of the fire service, I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for supporting and implementing Act 12. The retooling of the shared revenue was greatly needed and is greatly appreciated. As communities struggle to retain their identities by providing homegrown law enforcement, emergency medical services, fire protection, public works, and emergency response communication centers, we will need your continued support in reviewing and updating the shared revenue plan. Before I wrap up, there are a few additional individuals I would like to personally thank and introduce and thank them for all their support over the past 41 years. My wife, Ann, and our daughter, Nikki. And any member of the fire department who's currently with us. Like all first responders, I have been called away from many meals, holidays, birthdays, date nights, meetings, and nights where all I really hoped for was a good night's sleep. My family has always carried on in my absence. They knew that I and other first responders were doing our part to help others in their moment of need. Thank you again for all of your support. I would also like to thank all the men and women, past and present, of the Elm Grove Fire Department for dutifully providing service to our community for the past 68 years. You have made a difference in so many people's lives. Thank you again for this prestigious award, and thank you for all you do for the people of the state of Wisconsin. Thank you.